Don't be one of those people who are dumb with their money. What's up everybody, I am Jaspreet Singh and welcome to the Minority Mindset. It's no surprise that some people, or a lot of people, are bad with their money. Yo, Bunty, what's up man? Hey, listen, I don't think I can come out tonight, I don't got the money. Wait. Oh, yo, my direct deposit just hit, let's go! But you think different. You don't want to be like the majority of people who don't take good care of their money. That's why you watch the Minority Mindset. And that's why today I'm going to go over 5 ways people put their finances at risk. This way you can make sure that you're not doing any of these things. So make sure you watch this video until the end. That way you don't miss any of these risks. But before we get into that, hit that thumbs up button below and subscribe to the Minority Mindset YouTube channel. That way you don't miss our new financial education videos every single week. And hit that little notification bell too, because if you don't, then YouTube's not gonna let you know when the new videos are released. First, people live a life that they can't afford. As of February of 2020, the average American household has just under $6,000 worth of credit card debt. Average new car payment is $550 a month, and the average student loan balance is now over $32,000. This is the only time where it pays to be below average. It is American culture to spend, 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 even if you don't have the money to spend. I mean, our favorite stores are now making just as much money from selling financing as they do selling their own products. In 2017, Macy's made nearly 40% of their $1.9 billion worth of profits from their high interest rate credit cards because people can't stop swiping. Shoppers no swiping, shoppers no swiping, shoppers no swiping. Oh man, you got me. Like they say, stop spending money you don't have to buy things you don't need to impress people you don't even like. Second, switching gears, you don't have a will. I'm gonna keep this one very short. If you have the minority mindset, you are working to become wealthy. That means you also need to be planning what's going to happen to your wealth and your assets after you die. I know this isn't a fun topic to discuss, but look, I'm an attorney. I'm not your attorney, and you should always speak to an attorney in your area to understand what best applies to you. But the last thing you want to happen is the government come in and decide how they want to distribute your money for you. Be prepared by getting a will. And as you're building your wealth, you need to make sure that you have 3. Life insurance. I hate seeing GoFundMe funerals. It breaks my heart every single time. A GoFundMe funeral is when somebody tragically dies unexpectedly and they weren't prepared financially, so now the family has to go into GoFundMe and start this campaign so they can raise money to fund their funeral, to pay their expenses, and to get back on their feet financially. Tragedies are hard enough to deal with. Don't make it worse by making your family go out and ask for money. Life insurance is a small price you can pay today to give your family the big peace of mind financially. But what you need to understand is that all life insurance isn't created the same. The 2 most popular life insurance options are term life insurance and whole life insurance, which work very differently. Whole life insurance says that you are gonna pay money to your life insurance company every single month for the rest of your life, no matter how long you live, and then when you die, your family is guaranteed to get a big check. Term life insurance says that you're gonna pay a smaller amount of money to your life insurance company, but you're not gonna pay them for the rest of your life. You're only gonna pay them for a certain period of time. It might be 10 years, it might be 30 years, you get to pick the term. And if you die during that term, then your family will get a big check. If you don't die during that term, then your family gets nothing. You can think of term life insurance kind of like car insurance. If you get into an accident, your car insurance company will give you a big check. If you don't get into an accident, you get nothing. I don't look at life insurance as an investment. I look at life insurance as a risk management strategy, which is why I would never use whole life insurance. To put it in perspective for you, if you are a healthy 30-year-old guy, a term life insurance policy for $1 million might cost you something like $30 a month. But if you got the same $1 million whole life insurance policy as a healthy 30-year-old guy, you won't be paying $30 a month. Now, you're going to be paying something like $850 a month to get that same $1 million coverage. Whole life insurance is so much more expensive because now you're treating a life insurance policy as an investment and you're telling your insurance company to invest this money for you, and so they're going to charge you more. Term life insurance isn't an investment. It's a risk management strategy that's there as you're building your wealth. I would rather pay this $30 a month. That's why I have this protection for myself and my family, and then take this difference, this $820 monthly difference, and invest it every single month. And this way I can keep the profits for myself, get a bigger return, and now I have investments that will pay my family for generations, or until we decide to sell the investments. To put it in perspective, let's say I live until I'm 75 years old, and I start investing this $820 a month when I'm 30 until I'm 75, and I don't get a good return on my money. I only get an average 4% return on my money over the next 45 years. Well, I'm still gonna end up with 25% more money with my investments than my whole life insurance policy will pay me. Oh, and now let's say this. Let's say in my mid-30s, something happens and I can't invest money for a year or two. Nothing happens to my investments. They just don't grow as fast because I'm not investing more money into them, but I still own my investments. But with whole life insurance, it's not the same. If you stop paying, you risk surrendering your policy, and almost half of whole life insurance policies are surrendered within the first 10 years. The tricky part is a lot of people don't like dealing with life insurance agents, and you want to make sure you're getting the best deal on your life insurance policy. And thanks to our sponsor Policygenius, it's easier than ever to make sure you're getting the best deal possible. Policygenius does the work to go out and find you quotes from different life insurance companies. This way you can make sure that you're getting the lowest price possible. They are so confident in their services that if you go out and you find a lower life insurance rate somewhere else, Policygenius will pay you $100. If you have questions about what the best policy is for you, they have experts you can talk to for free. And no, these experts are not incentivized to upsell you anything. They're just there to answer whatever questions you might have about life insurance. The best part is Policygenius is completely free to use. They're just there to help you get the best price, and it only takes a couple minutes to get a quote. So if you want to get a free life insurance quote to see how much it will cost you, I got the link to where you can do that in the description below. Minority Mindset is a partner with Policygenius, so if you use them, we will get compensated, but there's no additional cost to you. They're completely free to use, so if you want to get a free quote, I got the link to where you can do that in the description below. Fourth, don't play the interest game. I can finance this juicer for 12 months at 0% APR. Ring me up, I'll take. No. There's a reason why 0% APR is so profitable for businesses. 0% APR means you don't have the money to afford your $1,200 juicer today, so you're gonna pay it off in installments over the year. It sounds good in theory because you think you're gonna pay just that $1,200, but theory isn't reality. The reality is 0% APR means now you can buy this juicer today that you couldn't afford, and while you're at it, you can also buy that sofa that you can't afford, and that TV, and that sweet potato boiler, all at 0% APR. Who wants sweet potatoes? And then before you know it, oh my God, 12 months are already up. Happy New Debt Year! Now you're stuck with a bunch of fancy toys that you don't even use, and that's when the interest hits. Oh, and when the interest hits, you're not paying 2 or 3% interest. You're paying 10, 15, 30% APR on your 0% APR juicer. Next time you're tempted to buy a juicer at 0% APR, I want you to stand up straight, look at yourself in the mirror, and say, no. And number 5, you're living for the now. For some reason that I don't really understand, the internet has tried to convince people that investing is a way to get rich quick. Wait, are you saying that this investment is not gonna double my money in 30 days guaranteed? I'm not interested. YOLO, you only live once, gotta live my life today. Why save for tomorrow when tomorrow's not even guaranteed? Gotta live up today, man. A new study by Go Banking Rates found that the majority of Americans, 55% Americans, have a fat $0 invested. Look, I know you want to go on that trip to the Bahamas, but if you have no savings, no investments, and no other streams of income outside of your job, you should be more concerned about your money than you are dancing on the beach. Oh man, the good news is you can live the life you want and be able to afford it if, that's the key word, if you have the right financial education. And that's why we have this free ebook on money management and investing that you can read for free when you sign up for our financial education emails, which are also free to sign up for. You can do this on our website by clicking the link up here or by clicking the link in the description below. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, share it with one friend, that way we can help spread the word. And if you want to learn more about why the majority of people are broke, I already made a video on this and you can watch it on YouTube by clicking this button right over here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time, and as always, keep hustling.